Hi, welcome to Ray Purpose Made, home of one-of-a-kind custom furniture. See how I take regular old pieces of wood and turn into something extra special just for you. Not having an optimum amount of storage space is probably the biggest hindrance from having your house feel like the perfect place to live. The home can feel so cluttered if you don't have a place to put everything. That's why shelves are so ideal. That's why I make shelves so often. Whether you're trying to store your art supplies or you make a food pantry or books or clothes, there's always a need for more shelves, for more storage space, and that's why I'm here. Adding the purple plate to Aladdin's wall wasn't the only project I did from a few weeks ago. I also added some corner shelves to his bedroom because New York City closets be like, When I create corner shelves, I always like to take the approach of putting the shelves on both walls, alternating them rather than having the shelves prioritized on one wall. This way it creates the kind of like interlocking visual thing rather than just have shelf, shelf, shelf on one wall that's at a corner. It makes the corner more of the moment rather than like you just see all the stuff on one end in profile, or you just always see all the clothes facing you when you walk into the door. And when creating the corner interlocking shelves, I never just use a rectangle piece of wood. It's a little bit too plain, and having all four of the corners be 90 degrees, you lose a little bit of that grace as you walk and approach the corner with all the shelves. So what I use is always a trapezoidal piece where this is the piece furthest from the corner, this is the actual corner. And what that does with those shaped shelves on both walls, it kind of allows you to feel like you're entering the corner where all the clothes are, where all the art is, or all the books are. But whatever's hanging there, it gives the feeling of that you approach, you have a destination, rather than having these very angular angular shelves, and then you lose some of that finesse, some of the aesthetical value of it. I learned very early on that it's best to hang the shelves from the top down. And the reason is because if you do the lowest shelf first, you then have to screw that lowest shelf in, but then the shelf right above that, it becomes awkward. But if you screw in the shelf at the top, there's nothing above it, and it will always be easier as you go down. Easier for a couple of reasons too, because usually I'm on a ladder or on a chair, something super high, and it's awkward, and I'm trying to balance, and it'll just progressively get easier as the shelves get lower. I love adding a diagonal brace to a project. I don't get to do it too often, but this was the perfect project to add it. I knew that the ledger boards that I put against the wall that the shelves hang on is very supportive, but wouldn't take on all the support of the shelves. So I had to find another way to add more support that was further out from the corner to make sure that the shelves were secure and level. So what I did was add that diagonal bracing. And the placement of the diagonal bracing was defined by the location of the studs inside the wall. I also went a little bit further and added some hooks to those diagonal bracings to give Aladdin a little bit more storage space, a place to hang a belt or a tie or a scarf or a hat. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you want to see more. If you click on that little bell on the bottom, you will be notified every Wednesday when I post a new video. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, Etsy, and Gmail under Ray Purpose. Thanks for watching.